Saturday night basketball coming up here in just a minute. The MSU Yellow Jackets set to host the Western Washington Vikings here at Alterowitz Gym. Hall of Fame weekend also here at MSUB. 4 inductees to be honored at halftime. And inductee Ty Elkin will join me on the broadcast here during the first half as well. Coming into this one, the Jackets looking to extend their home win streak to 6 games, and they also have a chance to clinch a playoff spot tonight. Western Washington coming in, tied for 6th in the GNAC, 5-7 overall, but they hold the most recent win over Seattle Pacific, the team that handed the Jackets their one conference loss so far this season. Emmanuel Ajanaku set to tip it up here against BJ Colley. Ajanaku takes the tip, and we're underway. Jawan Tott bringing it up the floor for the Jackets. Carrington Wiggins kicks it inside. Ajanaku backing down Colley, trying to spin and get up. He does. No good. Rebound comes for Jawan Tott. And he stepped out of bounds there. It'll be Vikings ball. Daniel Hornbuckle bringing it up the floor for the Vikings. Hornbuckle kicks it all the way out to the corner. Shot from Lucas Holden, up and good. 3-0 right off the rip here for the Vikings. Jackets looking for an answer. Jackets fell in a 6-0 hole against Simon Fraser on Thursday before scoring the next 8. Carrington Wiggins drives in, floats it. Good for 2. Hornbuckle kicks it in for Colley. Now Colley back for Hornbuckle. Floats on the 3. No good off the rim. Jawan Tott back up the floor. Back and forth we go here early in the first half. Stops. Richardson pulls up from the outside. In and out from the rim. No good. 3 ball was looking good there for a second. On the outside, Minnis puts it up for the Vikings. No good. Front of the rim. Now BJ Shabazz all by himself. Couldn't get it. Now second opportunity up and good for BJ Shabazz. First opportunity got blocked. Vikings slowing the pace down a little bit here. Kai Johnson with control. Spins away from Steven Richardson. Vikings will keep possession here. Lucas Holden for the inbound. Holden inbounds for Minnis. Kai Johnson drives the lane, floats one, no good. Steven Richardson pulls down the rebound for the Jackets. Jawan Tott running the point. Richardson kicks it. Shabazz three-pointer. No good. Rim to rim and out. BJ Colley the other way, drops it off. Daniel Hornbuckle steps in, floats another one. That's good. 2 for the Vikings, 5-4. BJ Shabazz hands it off for Jawan Tott. Richardson will kick it inside of Ajanaku. He gets it all the way down for Shabazz. Foul coming against the Vikings here. And it'll be Jawan Tott for the inbound for the Yellow Jackets. Tott inbounds for Ajanaku. Ajanaku right back for Tott.
Foul's number 23, B.J. Colley.
Colley takes the foul there for the Vikings. Jackets maintain possession. Jawan Tott inbounds. Finds Shabazz. Shabazz gives it right back. Emmanuel Ajanaku kicks it back for BJ Shabazz. Shabazz hands off for Wiggins. Wiggins looking for a lane. Might have one. Drives in. Floats it. No good. Rebound controlled for a moment by the Vikings. Great job by Wiggins to get it back, though. Stepping in around a couple in off the glass. Great effort there from Wiggins. 6-5 lead now for the Jackets. Daniel Hornbuckle looking to answer. Had a lane for a moment, but it disappeared. Now from the outside, Holden puts it up. No good. Front of the rim. Three-pointer doesn't go. Steven Richardson, little shake and bake, steps in. Fouled on his way to the hoop there.
Fouls number 1, Kai Johnson.
Juwan Tott inbounds all the way to the top for Joniku, and he'll hand it right back to Tott. Tott for BJ Shabazz. Shabazz finds a lane, looking for a pass there. Kept alive for a moment by a Joniku. Great effort. Hornbuckle pulls it down. Quick break for the Vikings. Kai Johnson up and good, and he takes the foul as well, so it'll be a three-point opportunity here for Kai Johnson.
Kai Johnson at the line.
Johnson's 1-1, no good there. Still 7-6 lead for the Vikings. Juwan Tott finds a lane, drives in, lays it up. No good, rebound pulled down by Hornbuckle. And now Kai Johnson back for Hornbuckle. Holden nearly lost it there. Good defense from Shabazz. Shabazz still on him. Outside, wide open look there for Minnis. No good off the rim. Rebound controlled there by Shabazz. Juwan Tott coming all the way across the floor for Carrington Wiggins. Trying to stop and pop there. No chance to get it up, though. Steven Richardson controlling. Looking for a lane. Might have one. Drives in. Puts it up, and it's good. Back and forth we go. Teams trading 1-point leads here early on. Hornbuckle gets around a couple. Now kicks it back for Holden. Holden up from outside. Air ball there. Kept alive, and it's out off Emmanuel Ajanaku. Great effort there by BJ Colley to keep possession for the Vikings. And that'll take us to the first media timeout. 15:25 to go. 8-7 lead for the Yellow Jackets.
Tonight's game sponsor, Hilton Garden.
Coming out of the media timeout, it'll be Vikings ball. Kai Johnson for the inbounds. Nick Velp is checked in for the Vikings, as has Jonathan Ned. 5 to get it up. Kai Johnson, long three, no good, front of the rim. Quick transition here for the Jackets. BJ Shabazz kicks it out for Tott. Now Steven Richardson for Ajanaku. Ajanaku for Wiggins. Long three. It's good. Carrington Wiggins, 7 points on the night. Gets the Jackets up 11-7 here. Vikings slowing it down a little bit here. D'Angelo Minnis driving in. Covered well by Tott. Nick Velp sets a screen for him. Right back to Velp. Kicks it inside for Ned. He gets it up. No good. Ajanaku controls the rebounds. Jackets took the first of the season series between these two, 80-76. Jackets looking to sweep the season series and secure a playoff spot tonight. Jawan Tot controls on the outside. Nice bounce pass inside of Joniku, trying to slam it down. Didn't go though. Hornbuckle the other way in a hurry. Interchange disrupted there. Great defense from Shabazz. Wiggins pulls up for another three. No good. Hornbuckle takes the rebound again and quick up the floor again for the Vikings. Quick pace here, trying to get back even. Velp steps in. Takes a charge though. Wiggins.
Offensive foul number 13, Carrington Wiggins.
Wiggins taking the foul there against Velp. That'll send Velp to the line.
Nick Velp at the line.
Velp's first attempt, good.
Abdul-Wahab, Jalen Todd, and Jimmy Brown in the game for the Jackets.
Velp set for his second attempt here, shooting 70% on the season. Velp goes 2 for 2 from the line. BJ Shabazz bringing it up the floor. Jalen Todd is checked in at the point. Tot kicks it down low for Richardson. Richardson and Tot interchange. Now BJ Shabazz outside. 3-ball, no good. Rebound comes all the way out there, and it'll be taken there by Minnis. Minnis trying to get a lane, steps in, floats it. No good. Rebound controlled by Shabazz. Shabazz doing his thing on the glass as usual tonight. Jimmy Brown inside. Nice bounce pass. No look for Tot. He kicks it for Ba. Ba walks in, lays it up. That'll make it 13-9 here for the Jackets.
Fouls number 24, Isaac Morrow.
And Ba's going to go to the line for an and one opportunity.
Abdul-Wahab at the line shooting one.
Ba converts it, 14-9 now. D'Angelo Minnis bringing it up the floor for the Vikings. Inside, great move, great defense though by the Jackets. Velp controls on the outside. Kicking it for Ned, Ned for Minnis. Looking for a lane. 8 to shoot. Minnis forced all the way back. Got to get a shot here for the Vikings. Shot clock dead. That'll be a violation on the Vikings. Great defense here from the Jackets. Shabazz, good move to get through. Jimmy Brown on the outside. Hands it off. Abdul-Ba walks in through the lane again. Blocked there by Veb. That takes Ba all the way to the wall there. And Jalen Tot is going to take the foul there on Darius Gary as Gary was trying to drive in. Jonathan Ned for the inbound. Minnis. Looks to be a little confusion here from the Vikings. Now they're moving. Now for Ned. Ned trying to drive in on Richardson. Gets a shot up with a hand in his face. No good. Rebound controlled by Jimmy Brown, and he sends Abdul-Ba the other way. Abdul-Ba kicks it in. Jimmy Brown right to the rim. No good. Great opportunity there for Brown. Minnis. A little shake and bake, trying to evade Jalen Tot, not working here. Velp back for Minnis. Minnis, no look pass. 3 ball, no good there. Isaac Morrow put it up, air ball. Now a bounce pass inside, finds Morrow up off the glass. It's good, just ahead of the shot clock. And Jackets going quick transition here with Jalen Tott. Tott kicks it for Abdul Ba. Jimmy Brown finds Richardson. BJ Shabazz controls, back for Brown. Finds Ba. Ba's the main three-point shooter on this team, highest percentage. Stop and pop, nope, held on to it. Now he kicks it for Tott. Tott puts it up, 3 ball, no good. Vikings control the rebound there with Jonathan Ned. He hands it off for Minnis. Trying to drive in, he's guarded by Brown and Tott. Takeaway there for the Jackets. Ba in quick transition with Richardson. Nothing came of it, trying to keep the ball in bounds. Brown and Ba, a little interchange there. Ba pulls up, puts up the 3. It's good. Nothing but net there for Abdul Ba, making it 17-11 for the Jackets. Minnis setting the play for the Vikings. Minnis controlling, gets one up on Tott. It's up and good, 2 ball there. And the play's blown down. That'll take us to a timeout. I'm joined here by Ty Elkin, one of the newest Hall of Fame inductees for MSUB. Ty, first up, congratulations on the induction.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It's fun to be here.
What you were an MSUB basketball player from 91 to 95. It doesn't have to be just athletics. I mean, what are some of your favorite memories from your time here as a student?
Oh gosh, to be honest with you, my favorite memories I probably can't share on air, but really, as I talked about last night, for me, MSUB was a platform that kind of set me, into motion professionally. So it's just, honestly, it's been everything to me. I mean, what I have today is as a product of what started here.
That's excellent. You've been so generous as well. I mean, you went in as a former athlete and as being recognized for your contributions to the university. Your great times here must have been what inspired you to do all this, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, I met my wife here. I met, every groomsman that I had in my wedding came from MSU Billings. The institutions I've worked for since leaving here, have said, hey, support what you love, and so I've just been blessed. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, every stop I've been along the way has said, hey, support what you want, love what you want, and MSUB is one of those.
That's awesome. From an athletic standpoint for a second, these guys have a chance to clinch a playoff spot tonight. What do you think's going through their minds here?
Honestly, I think this is the most athletic team I've seen since I've been here. And Mick's just done an outstanding job with his crew. And to see them be where they're at right now, and to see actually this, I think this is the best crowd we've had too since I've been over the last few years. So I think obviously people are supporting what they've got going on, and up 21-18 against this crew. It's a good sign for us.
It's huge. Being the first place team in the conference. Oh, fast break here. Great play there.
My first couple years out of college, I actually got to do radio for the same thing. Actually, it was radio then, and now you guys obviously have internet. We didn't have that then, but got to do radio. I thought it was super fun. It's cool to be able to do this stuff.
It's a ton of fun. I really enjoy it. So what are you doing? You've mentioned your professions. For the people at home who may not know, what is your profession that's allowed you to give back so much to MSUB?
So I was in banking for most of my career. It's 21 years at a locally owned bank called Yellowstone Bank, who was very supportive of MSU Billings. And then following that, I went to a bank called Stockman Bank, and now I'm in wealth management with a company called Allied Investment Advisors. So we do wealth management for individuals and corporations. So for the most part, financial services for my whole career. My first year out of college, I got to coach here at MSU Billings, and then my wife and I were both referees. So I actually my first college basketball game that I refereed was at MSUB, and got to do a bunch of their games over the years. So. That's actually that was my favorite profession. Refereeing was the best, to be honest with you.
That's awesome. Being an official, that's got to be really exciting. Is it that difficult? Do they not get near enough credit? Because I feel like that might be the case.
I mean, obviously, officials take a lot. They just take a pounding, but obviously the game can't go on without them. But it's a tight-knit fraternity. A lot of times some of the people that like the officials is the officials in the game. But I loved it. My wife and I both loved it. It was some of our biggest highlights in our career was through officiating. We both got to officiate in the Big Sky Conference. So we traveled to Sacramento and northern Arizona and Portland. Kind of got to see the world with a whistle in our mouth. So it was pretty cool.
That's awesome. And you're also a member of the Courtside Club for the women's basketball team. What all does that entail for you?
Kevin Wooden is a very close personal friend of mine. My daughter was a high school basketball player. Kevin recruited her, and she decided not to play college basketball. But I just knew that if my daughter was going to play someplace, Kevin was the right person. He's just one of the most quality human beings I know. So I support him as much as we can. And that, not to take anything away from Mick, but just having a daughter, for me, it was more personal with Kevin, and so we've become very close friends. And I think he's just doing an outstanding job for the program here.
Excellent. A little game update here quickly. MSUB leading 23-18. Carrickton Wiggins at the line, trying to go 2 for 2 here. He's up and good, 24-18. Vikings control here. What's been your favorite part of Hall of Fame weekend so far?
Well, to be completely candid, last night was great, but my daughter introduced me, and as a dad, to hear your daughter speak about you, that has been one of the highlights of not just the weekend, but for me as a dad. She's 24 years old, and she's on her own career path, but to hear her, the words come from her, for me was up. That was a highlight for sure.
That's awesome. Jackets control here. Jawan Tott moving. Abdul Ba holds up, now finds Richardson. Keeping him on the outside. Good defense here from the Vikings. Wiggins right to the basket again. And then I know you're, like we've talked about already, you're heavily involved with giving back to the university. What are some of the events you can be found at here?
Anytime they have golf, I like to be a part of that. That selfishly, I love golf, but I support them through their golf tournaments, and then of course the Courtside Club, and then have my wife and I do some independent support of the university in other ways too. But really, we like to be out and about in the community. I think when they do the fundraiser, the dinner auction over Halloween, we really enjoy that activity. But anytime we can be just a part of an event that's happening, for us, it's support, but also we just like to be out and about. I think we try to be visible with any of the events that they have. Krista Montague, who's a longtime athletic director and now with the foundation. Her husband Brent was one of my roommates in college and part of our wedding crew, and we've just been really close with the Montague family. So anything we can do to help support them too is important to us.
That's great. We hear a lot about boosters and alumni in college, and I think this is an awesome example of the good that a committed alumni can do for a university. Everybody who I've asked about you in the last couple days has had nothing but great things to say about you. So I have to ask real quick, who's your favorite pro golfer? Being a big golf guy.
I would say my favorite pro golfer. That's a good question. I think I like Justin Thomas.
Okay.
He plays a lot of golf with his dad, and his dad's at every tournament. He just seems like a good family man, but also seems like a guy that you'd like to go out and have a beer with, and hang out. So I'm a big JT fan.
Another three-point look. He buries it again. 29-20 lead here for the Jackets. That'll bring us to another time.
I think he was talking to the coach after he made that one too.
Great start here for the boys. If you were in Coach Durham's shoes, what would you be telling them right now?
I would tell, don't change a thing. Up 29-20 at this point. They're shooting the ball well. They're moving the ball. They're defending well. Heck, they only have 4 fouls. They're not in foul trouble. I would say at this point, Mick's got to feel good about everything that's happening in this one.
From the timeout. We're rolling right along here through the first half. Ty Elkin joining me on commentary here for a little bit. Vikings control. Jackets with this 29-20 lead. Vikings control. Johnson driving in. Hard defense there. Took a foul from Tot.
Fouls number 1, Jawan Tot. Lucas Holden in for the Vikings. Jawan Tot in for the Jackets.
And then with the other inductees this weekend, what's the experience been like to share with them?
I kind of joked last night. I could be the father of any of the other three folks that are coming in, but Meg, Brody, and Janelle, they're just great representatives for MSU Billings. They're outstanding athletes. Janelle's been she's been a great advocate of MSU Billings while she was here, and now that she's doing what she's doing professionally. I'm honored to be with that crew. They're great people, and obviously very worthy of Hall of Fame induction. I'm 28 years removed from playing my last basketball game, so I'm obviously not here because of basketball, but I feel honored to be in this crew.
That's awesome. And then on the basketball topic, what was your favorite moment as a basketball player here at MSUB?
It's hard to pinpoint my favorite moment, but as I look back and think about, being here, I got to go to Hawaii 5 times as a college athlete. I got to go to Alaska 6 times. I got to go to Arizona 4 years straight. You know, I just think about the experiences that I got as an athlete, and I mean, those are really the highlights for me. My family and I've been to Hawaii once, but as a college athlete, I got to be there 5 times, and I just think about, you know, those experiences and that type of, you know, education away from college for me. That's the highlight for me, much more so than any singular game.
Another chance for Baugh. He hits it again. He's rolling. Vikings trail by 10. Holden on the outside, spins off top, walks right in, blocked by Shabazz. Minnis trying to get by Wiggins, jump pass. Shot clock dead again, second violation of the half there.
Shot clock violation. Steven Richardson in for the Jackets.
For a team like this, for the Jackets this year, that they rely so much on defense and they preach that team mentality. Is that really what the best teams are made of, in your opinion?
Well, for sure. And I just in visiting with Mick and reading about this team, that everybody on the team talks about the culture that they have as a group, and I think that's what's carrying them now. I mean, you could not only are they outstanding athletes and talented players, but you know, they're a strong group. They hang out with a bunch off, you know, away from the court. They have a tight group, and really culture. You know, culture is that builds a winning attitude, and I think that's what Nick's been able to do with this crew.
And how important is it? I mean, just that mentality. I mean, coming in every day just with the thought that, hey, we're a good team and we have a chance to win. How much does that play into your attitude going into a game?
Well, you just can't measure confidence, right? I mean, when you walk into a place and you have confidence and a belief in yourself, it just changes. It changes everything about you as a person. And you know, this team right now, with the way they're winning, it's such a difference. My senior year, we won 5 games, to be honest with you, and we walked in and we had zero confidence. But that can turn. And when it does turn, this is what happens, and you end up with a team like Mick has now. They're a very good team, but also the confidence and belief that they have in each other is carrying them a long ways.
Coming up here at halftime, we're cruising right along through the first half, 2:57 to go. All 4 inductees from the weekend will be honored. Brody Miller, All-American baseball player. Meg Harrison-Chuck, former softball player, current assistant coach for the MSUB softball team. Janelle Beggar, at the time Olsen when she played women's basketball, current assistant coach for the women's basketball team. And, of course, the man to my left, Ty Elkin. Fast break here for the Vikings. Kind of stopped dead there. Hornbuckle. Now back outside. Ned puts it up, 3 ball, no good off the front of the rim. Short range gets it to go. Kai Johnson. Tight lid on the rim there for a little bit for the Vikings. I'm going to keep picking your brain about basketball while I got you here. When you got that tight lid on there, what goes through your mind if it's not going?
Find a layup. Yeah, find a layup or a free throw and watch the ball go through the basket. I think that's the most important thing. It's when the ball isn't going in, get closer until you see it go through, and it changes your mindset.
Fouls on number 2, Jalen. Top.
Winding down in the first half here. What's on tap for you and the rest of the inductees here the rest of the weekend?
You know, I think we have. I think at halftime we, get to go out and I think we're acknowledged publicly and at half court. For me, we'll be up in the Jackets' nest, just milling around with the rest of the crew. It's fun. They all have, parents are here and brothers and sisters. It's been a pleasure for me to get to meet them and hang out with them. My son and my grandson and my daughter were part of our crew last night. Tonight they've got some stuff going on, so they're not here. But just to meet their families is fun. And honestly, as I said, I'm old enough to be the dad of all those guys. So to ask them what's happening in their world is it's fun for me to hear from young athletes and young people of where they're at in their life, and they're all three of them very successful and doing well.
Jackets control here. Ajanaku hands it off for Shabazz. Shabazz driving in. Great pass. Finds Ajanaku and he buries it. Back quick the other way. Hornbuckle nearly got it to go. That huge dunk from Ajanaku, I have to imagine just confidence through the roof right now for this Jackets bunch, yeah?
Boy, we didn't see much of that in my time. We didn't have athletes like that, to be honest with you, on our crew. This is honestly probably the most athletic team I've seen here since I've been in Billings.
Time ticking down. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Jackets up 37-27. Baugh, quick drive to the lane there. Got knocked away just ahead of the shot clock. Time winding down here. Ty, before I let you go, is there anything else you'd want to say to all the fantastic listeners out there, all the great fans?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's listening, but hopefully you're a Yellow Jacket. We're there's not as many of us as I wish there was out there that are supporting this crew and really this university. It's a staple of our city, and I hope others will help come out and support what's happening. So it's just been an honor for me to be a part of the weekend, and I appreciate being here too. Thank you.
I appreciate you joining. What is the best way for everyone to get involved? I mean, is it just as easy as coming to events? Or?
I think coming to events. I think really just the support. Oh my goodness, he just made that.
Wow, Jalen Tott throwing up a prayer at the buzzer.
Yeah, that was awesome. And I think he did get fouled, but they didn't call it. But holy moly, that was awesome.
That was fantastic. What a way to cap the half there.
I just think, people talking publicly about what's happening up here on the Hill is important. Oftentimes it's kind of the forgotten school, but it shouldn't be, to be honest with you. There's great things happening here on campus, and they're great contributors to the community. So I encourage people to continue to support them.
That's awesome. Ty, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations on the induction.
Thank you.
Back at Alterowitz Gym, second half just about to get underway. Jackets up 40-29 coming out of halftime. Off the heels of a fantastic final three-pointer there from Jalen Tott at the end of the first half. Throwing up a prayer at the buzzer, got it to go. So far tonight, Jackets are paced as per the usual by Carrington Wiggins with 15 total points. Right behind him is Abdul Ba. Ba has been fantastic from three-point range, going 3 for 4 so far tonight. And we are underway, second half. Vikings Yellow Jackets here at Alterowitz Gym. Kai Johnson inside, guarded by Steven Richardson. Johnson hesitates, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken by Ajanaku. Jawan Tott kicks it out for Ajanaku, pardon me. Steven Richardson pulls up from the foul line. No good. Rebound taken down by Kai Johnson. Daniel Hornbuckle controlling for the Vikings. Now Kai Johnson. Hornbuckle, nice pump fake, pulled Wiggins there. Now out for Johnson. His three-pointer was a little bit long from the corner. Air ball there. Yellow Jackets take control. Steven Richardson kicks it inside for Ajanaku. Now BJ Shabazz puts it up. Rebound taken there by Ajanaku. Back for Shabazz. Shabazz back for Ajanaku. They play catch on the inside. Ajanaku kicks it back outside. Pass was tipped by Hornbuckle, pardon me. Tott puts it up from outside. No good. And Hornbuckle brings it back the other way for the Vikings. Long three. No good. Rebound controlled there by BJ Colley, though. Kai Johnson on the outside. Johnson waits, kicks it all the way over for Lucas Holden in the corner. His three-point opportunity is good, bringing the Vikings within 8. Jawan Tott the other way. Finds Steven Richardson, now Carrington Wiggins. Ba hands it off for BJ Shabazz. Pardon me, Ajanaku handed it off for BJ Shabazz. Jawan Tott controls. Now for Shabazz. Great pass inside. Had Wiggins for a moment. Pass was taken away by Colley, though. Johnson kicks it. And no good. That three-point opportunity again for Holden. Didn't go this time, though. Tott kicks it inside. Coming out of bounds. It'll be Vikings ball. Nope, it will be Jackets ball. They roll. .17:36 to go. Jackets up 40-32. BJ Shabazz hands it off for Jawan Tott. Back for Shabazz. Now Ajanaku backing down on Colley. Lost it for a moment. Got it right back, though. Right in the paint. Puts it up. No good. Off the outside of the iron there. Now Johnson drives in. Rebound taken there by Holden. He gets it to go, and he takes the foul as well. So a three-point opportunity here for the Vikings, giving them a chance to pull up to within 5. We saw something similar on Thursday night. Jackets took a sizable lead to halftime, only to see it vanish here in the second half. Similar things here.
Basket was good. Lucas Holden shooting 1.
Vikings on a 5-0 run here to start the second half. And one opportunity here for Holden is good. 40-35. Jackets still lead. Steven Richardson inbounds for Jalen Tott. Tott and Ba interchange. Tott working on Kai Johnson. Kicks it in for Emmanuel Ajanaku. Ajanaku backing down. Tott, little pump fake, pulled Johnson. Now Ba steps in. Fouled there.
Fouls number 3, Daniel Hornbuckle.
Jalen Tott for the inbound. Comes all the way to the top for a Joniku. He hands it right back to Tott. Tott, stop and pop, puts up the three. He got it to go. Second three of the night for Jalen Tott, puts him up to 6 points, stretching the Jackets' lead to 8. Holden hands it off for Minnis. Hornbuckle hands it off for Johnson. Johnson has a lane, floats one, no good off the backboard there. No rim on that one. Steven Richardson quick the other way, lays it in off the glass. Didn't get it to go though. Kai Johnson settles it down for the Vikings. Kicks it out for BJ Colley. He'll step right in. Bounce pass inside for Johnson. Whistle comes though. Whistle came before the shot could get up, and it looks like it will be jump ball here. Correction, it looks like it will be Yellow Jacket ball.
Jimmy Brown in for the Jackets.
Jimmy Brown checks in for Emmanuel Ajanaku. Richardson inbounds for Jalen Tott. Tott kicks it for Abdul Ba. Ba finds Wiggins. Wiggins' little bounce pass for Richardson, right back for Wiggins. Now for Jimmy Brown. Wiggins gets a screen from Brown, puts up the three. It's good. 46-35. Jackets back to the 11-point lead. D'Angelo Minnis. Now BJ Colley driving right to the rim. Strong defense there from Jimmy Brown, but it will draw the foul.
Fouls number 45, Jimmy Brown.
And we got media timeout. 15:26 to go here in the second half. Jackets lead 46-35.
Tonight's winner.
Coming out of the media timeout, Vikings, BJ Colley at the line. Shooting two. Just a shade over 4.5 minutes gone here in the second half. Colley first attempt. Gets it to go. Colley's second attempt. No good, bounced around the rim. Trying to keep it in bounds, but they're gonna rule he stepped out. It'll be Jackets ball. Colley going 1 for 2 there. Brings the Vikings to 6 for 8 total on the night for free throws. Jackets just 2 for 3 so far. Abdul Ba pulls up another three ball. He gets it to go again. Now 4 for 5 on the night from downtown for Abdul Ba. Outside, BJ Colley, lot of space. Hornbuckle, three-point ball. No good. Rebound taken by Baugh. Quick pass up for Wiggins. Stop and pop, pulls back. He gets it to go. Another three there for the Jackets. That brings us to 52-36 for the Jackets. .14:52 to go here in this second half. Hornbuckle up the floor in a hurry. Drops it off for Minnis. Minnis interchanges with Kai Johnson. Colley right back out for Johnson. Thought about shooting it. Todd had him covered. Now Minnis, step into the middle. No room to get a shot. Now Hornbuckle, three-point ball up, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound by Colley. Minnis, three-point ball is up and good for the Vikings. Bringing the Vikings back to within 12 here. And Vikings off the steal. Turnover there from the Jackets. Minnis, another three-point look. Gets it to go. Back-to-back threes there for Minnis. Putting the Vikings within 10. Carrington Wiggins slowing the pace down for the Jackets here. Now he speeds up. Stops, holds up. Might add in a window for a shot. He slipped a little bit though. Brown looking for a bounce pass. Had Wiggins for a moment. And Jackets will throw that one away.
BJ Shabazz and Emmanuel Joniku and Juwan Todd in for the Jackets. Jonathan Ned in for
mass substitutions here for the Jackets. Joniku, Juwan Todd, and BJ Shabazz all checking in here. Shabazz for the inbound. Finds Juwan Todd. Todd running the point. Kicks it for Wiggins. Wiggins, another three. Stops, pops. He got it to go again. Wiggins, another three. He's up to 21 on the night. Hornbuckle looking to answer. Battle of threes. Here's another opportunity. Hornbuckle gets it to go. Back and forth we go from downtown. BJ Shabazz brings it up the floor. Shabazz slowing the pace down a little bit. Joniku, Abdul-Bah looking for some space. Deep three here for Bah. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound taken by Ned. And turnover here. Strong defense from Tot. Backdoor pass finds Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass. Up and good. Carrington Wiggins up to 26, pardon me. 26 points. I believe that ties a season high for him, if my math serves me well here. Now Minnis on the outside. Kicks it inside for Holden. Trying to put it up. Lost the handle there.
Jalen Todd in for the Jackets. Nick Veltman for
Jalen Todd checks in for his brother Juwan there. Juwan coming off the floor a little gingerly. Ned inbounds. Hornbuckle. Now Hornbuckle kicks it in for Velp. Velp, great effort there. Great give and go there between Velp and Hornbuckle. Velp, a great finish. Bah driving right to the rim. Has some room. He gets it to go off the glass. Abdul-Bah up to 19 points on the evening. Long three. Hornbuckle gets it to go again. Jalen Todd up the floor. Holds up. Pass coming inside. Disrupted there by Jonathan Ned. Daniel Hornbuckle, a heck of a second half here for him, up to 10 points.
Yellow Jacket baseball and softball seasons are right around the corner. Make plans to join us at
Media timeout. We'll come right back. 11:34 to go here in the second half. Jackets lead 59-50. Out of the media timeout. Jackets on the inbound. Jalen Tott controls. Carrington Wiggins stops and pops. Three's up. Not near enough range on that one. Might have got disrupted there. Jalen Tott, a fantastic steal there, intercepting the pass intended for Kai Johnson. Great defense here, again from the Jackets. Fewest points allowed per game in the GNAC conference this season. Against conference opponents, the Jackets are allowing a tick over 62 points a game. Vikings back the other way, trailing by 9, looking for an answer. Jonathan Ned controls on the outside, little bounce pass, finds Nick Velp. Whistle comes, that'll be a foul against Emmanuel Ajanaku. Vikings keep possession here. Inbound for Minnis. Minnis, little interchange there with Velp, looking for some room. Velp on the outside, now he steps through the lane. Pulls up, puts it up. And he's gonna get hit with the charge there.
Offensive foul number 20, Nick Velp.
That'll bring the possession back to the Jackets. BJ Shabazz for the inbound. Jalen Tott controlling. Carrington Wiggins just outside the arc, now inside for BJ Shabazz. Shabazz, little shake and bake, pulls up and he gets one to go from 2, making it 61-50. I was incorrect a few moments ago. Carrington Wiggins needs 28 to tie a season high, and 34 would tie a career record. Wiggins so far this year, second leading scorer in the Great Northwest Athletic Conference. Minnis stepping right through the lane, right to the rim, gets it to go. High bounce off the front. Jalen Tott kicks it for BJ Shabazz. Now Wiggins drives the lane up off the glass. 2 more for Wiggins. Tying that season high at 28 points. Daniel Hornbuckle the other way. Little pump fake, pulled ball. Velp kicks it outside. Minnis. Ned from the corner. 3 balls good. Pulls the Vikings within 8, 63-55. Jackets lead. 9:10 to go here in the second half. Jalen Tott slowing the pace down a little bit. No need to rush. Wiggins, guarded by Johnson behind the back. Kicks it inside, nice pass. Baugh couldn't quite reel that one in though. It'll be Vikings ball. Good look there on the pass. Looks like he just led Baugh a little bit too far there. In any case, it's Vikings ball. Johnson kicks it inside for Velp. Velp guarded by Ajanaku, and he takes a big hit there on the way up. That'll send him to the line for 2.
Fouls at number 32, Emmanuel Ajanaku. Nick Velp at the line, shooting 2.
Velp to the line, looking to get the Vikings within 5 points here. No good on the first.
Brown, Stephen Richardson, and Juwan Todd in for the
Mass subs again for the Jackets. Jimmy Brown, Juwan Tott, Stephen Richardson all in here. Good to see Juwan Tott back in. He came off the floor looking a little painful there a little bit ago, so good to see him back on the floor. Shabazz inbounds for Tott. Daniel Hornbuckle on the full court press here for the Vikings. Stephen Richardson looking to drive in. He got held up though. Baugh on the outside, gets a screen from Jimmy Brown. Pulls up, deep three for Baugh. No good off the iron there. Velp controls, and he gets it up for D'Angelo Minnis. Minnis right back for Velp. Velp and Minnis playing catch on the outside. Now inside for Velp, backing down on Jimmy Brown. Minnis controlling, deep three. No good, back to the rim. Great effort there by Kai Johnson to pull the offensive rebound. Nice bounce pass inside. Finds Nick Velp, and he makes no mistakes. Up off the glass, two more. 63-58. Jackets lead down to 5 here. And Jackets coach Mick Durham is going to take a timeout there.
Remember, fans, if the Jackets hit
And we'll hit the break. 7:47 to go here in the second half. Jackets lead 63-58.
and cheese biscuit with any purchase from Wendy's.
Coming out of the media timeout, 7:47 to go in the second half. Jackets lead 63-58. Trying to get this win, extend that home win streak to 6 games, and guarantee themselves a spot in the GNAC tournament. Jawan Tot controls, guarded there by Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle takes the foul.
Fouls number 3, Daniel Hornbuckle. Media timeout.
Straight to the media timeout we go. 7:43 to go. No change in the score. 63-58. Out of the media timeout, Jackets ball. Steven Richardson set for the inbounds. Jawan Tot controls. Kicks it, Shabazz, 3 balls up and good. Nothing but net there for BJ Shabazz. 3 more for the Jackets, stretching out their lead to 8. Hornbuckle kicks it inside. Johnson nearly went out of bounds. He was able to toss it all the way back for Minnis. Minnis shake and bake on Richardson. Now he puts it up and it's good. Great effort there from Minnis off a great effort to keep it in there from Johnson. Sends him to the line for a 3-point opportunity here.
Minnis at the line shooting one.
Minnis for the and one, no good, rim out. 66-60, Jackets lead. Jalen Tott got bodied up there by Minnis. A little too much contact there. Minnis draws the foul. Richardson inbounds for BJ Shabazz. Jackets slowing the pace down. 7 minutes to go, 6-point lead. Tott kicks it for Richardson.
Offensive foul number 4, BJ Shabazz.
And BJ Shabazz hit for that offensive 3 seconds there in the paint. Vikings ball, Holden inbounds. Hornbuckle brings it up the floor. Minnis, Johnson. Now Hornbuckle all interchange above the arc. Hornbuckle 3 balls up and good. Brings it to a 1-possession game, 66-63. Jawan Tott hands it off for Ba. Ba for Shabazz. Shabazz hands it off for Steven Richardson. Now back, Carrington Wiggins. Wiggins working on Holden. Now Shabazz. Pump fake. Now he puts it up. 3-pointer. Got the outside of the net with that one. Kai Johnson now for the Vikings. Minnis working on Shabazz. Going right to the rim. Gets it to go, but it's not going to count. Offensive foul. Vikings bench not happy about the call. Richardson inbounds for Jawan Tott. Tightly contested coming down the stretch here. Just under 6 minutes to go. 3-point diff here. Jackets lead 66-63. Abdul Ba working on Hornbuckle. 3 against 3. Ba, great spin move into the paint. Rattles around the rim, didn't get it to go. Ba gets his own rebound and puts it back. That didn't go, but Western Washington gonna get hit for a foul here. Kai Johnson takes the foul, sends Ba to the line for 2 here. Chance to stretch this lead to 5. Jackets, not much opportunity from the stripe so far tonight. Just 2 for 3 thus far. Ba converts on the first. Ba makes it 2 for 2, 68-63, lead back to 5. D'Angelo Minnis running the point for the Vikings here. Working on Jawan Tott. Little bounce pass inside for Kai Johnson, backing down on Wiggins. Pulls up on the fakie, rolls around the rim and flushes down. 68-65, back to a 1-possession here. Jawan Tott works his way in, kicks it all the way back. Shabazz. Now Abdul Ba. Steven Richardson, bounce pass, finds Shabazz on the inside. Shabazz turns, gets it to go on the little spin move. 2 more, 70-65, Jackets lead. Hornbuckle, guarded by Ba. Hornbuckle pushes Ba back. Looked like he could have pulled up there. Chose not to. Instead, kicks it inside. Johnson lays it in nice and easy on the glass. 70-67, back and forth we go, coming down the stretch. Timeout on the floor with 4:39 to go here in the second half. Good one coming down to the finish again for the Jackets. They lead 70-67. Coming back out of the timeout, Jackets ball. 4:39 to go, second half. MSUB hosting the Western Washington Vikings here on Hall of Fame weekend. Abdul Ba bringing it forward for the Jackets. Ba kicks it back, BJ Shabazz. Little pump fake, now he steps into the lane. Lost the ball though, turnover there, taken by Kai Johnson. Johnson for Holden. Holden. Minnis stops and pops, 3 balls up and good, and we have a tie game. 70 all, 4:10 to go in the second half. Gonna be an interesting finish here at Alterowitz Gym. Jawan Tot kicks it for Carrington Wiggins. Wiggins all by himself, drives in and couldn't quite get it to go. Step between 3 or 4 defenders there. Minnis from the outside again, 3 balls up, no good, back of the rim. Abdul Ba pulls down the rebound. Jackets have been great on the rebounds department and on defense all season. Coming down the stretch late. They need it now more than ever. Abdul Ba kicks BJ Shabazz. 3 balls up, no good, back of the rim. And both teams slowing the pace down here a little bit. Certainly the Vikings looking a little bit slower up the floor. Ned, 3 balls up again, no good off the iron. Steven Richardson pulling down the rebound. Ba bringing it into the front court. Again, slow pace here, both teams. Ba inside Wiggins. Wiggins stops and pops, pulls back. Took a little bump there from Ned after he let the ball go. No call though there. Remains 70 apiece, 2:45 to go in the second half. Minnis, pass tipped by Wiggins, still got it to Hornbuckle. Hornbuckle trying to move in on Wiggins, nothing doing. Tot nearly had a steal. Jonathan Ned working on Steven Richardson. Little spin move, gets inside. His pass is blocked by Ba. They'll go the other way in a hurry. And that one's going to get blown dead.
Number 13, Jonathan Ned. Immediate timeout.
Jonathan Ned takes the foul, and that'll take us to immediate timeout. 2:24 to go. Heck of a game coming down the stretch. We're tied at 70. Second half action. coming out of the media timeout. Abdul Ba to the line here. Going to have a chance to give the Jackets a precious 2 points. A lot on the line in this game for both teams. For the Jackets, is a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in the GNAC championships. For the Vikings, a chance to stay in contention. Top 6 teams in the conference will go. The Vikings hanging on to that last spot as of the start of the game tonight. That could certainly improve their odds to make it with a victory here. Ba converts on one, 71-70. Jackets lead. Home fans want to stop here. Wiggins guards Hornbuckle. Inside for Kai Johnson. Playing catch with Hornbuckle. Johnson looking to make a move. Ba, great coverage. Johnson got the shot up. Didn't go, but Ba looks like it did take a foul there. So that will send Johnson to the line for 2.
Kai Johnson will shoot 2.
Chance to give the Vikings their first lead since early in the first half. Johnson, first attempt, is good. Back to tie game, 71 all. Second attempt up, no good, back of the rim. We keep it at 71 all, just under 2 minutes to go. Jawan Tott for Steven Richardson. The fans in attendance, all of you watching at home, treated to an extremely entertaining game here on Hall of Fame weekend. Shabazz puts it up from the inside, no good, pulling down his own rebound. We should get a jump ball there. No, that's going to be Vikings ball. Jonathan Ned for the inbound.
Timeout.
And timeout on the floor here. 1:40 to go in this second half, 71 all. Back we come out of the timeout. 71 all, 138 to go here in this second half. Pardon me, been reset to 140 to go here in the second half. Jackets have been outscored so far in this second half, 42-31, after outscoring the Vikings 40-29 in the first half. Jackets have seen another second half lead evaporate just as they did on Thursday. They're able to hang on. Let's see if they can do it here. Hornbuckle bringing it up the floor for the Vikings. Guarded by Carrington Wiggins. Kai Johnson. Now Jonathan Ned, guarded tightly there by Shabazz and Wiggins. Back outside, Holden. Minnis able to knock the pass down. Minnis working on Richardson, spins, goes down. Carrington Wiggins the other way, fast break, one-on-one with Hornbuckle. His opportunity was blocked. That's going to be a foul, though. That should send Wiggins to the line for 2. Wiggins leading this Jackets team. No free throws here for Wiggins. My apologies. Richardson kicks it inside for BJ Shabazz. Under a minute to go. Shabazz from under the rim. He gets it to go. Jackets 73-71 lead. And Jonathan Ned did take a foul there. That will send BJ Shabazz to the line here, and one opportunity, huge chance here to make it a 3-point diff for the Jackets. Shabazz shooting just under 80% from the foul line for the season. And it's no good. It remains 73-71. 2 points separate them. 50 seconds to go. Hornbuckle controls. Hands it off for Kai Johnson. Johnson for Minnis. Back for Hornbuckle. A lot of interchange on the arc for the Vikings this evening. Ned thought about popping the 3-ball. Now he pulls up from the foul line. No good. Rebound controlled there by Baugh. He'll hang on to it. About 1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock. And Baugh rolls through Kai Johnson.
Fouls number 1, Kai Johnson.
And Johnson still draws the foul on that one. Johnson took a hard spill on that interchange with Abdul Baugh. And that'll send him to the line.
Abdul Baugh at the line. For 20, Nick Belk in the game for Vikings.
Baugh shooting just under 74% from the line here. A chance to potentially put this game on ice with 25 seconds to go.
Baugh at the line shooting 2.
A chance to make it a 2-possession game.
Timeout.
Timeout on the floor here. 25 seconds to go. Coming right down to the wire again for the Jackets. They lead 73-71. Foul attempts coming up here for Abdul Baugh. Coming out of the timeout, Abdul Baugh headed to the foul line. He'll shoot 2 with a chance to give the Jackets a 4-point lead with 25 seconds to go. Fantastic game so far tonight. If you're a fan of back and forth basketball, we've got it for you. Baugh's up and good. First attempt, stretching that Jackets lead out to 3. And he gets the second one to go. Jackets 4-point lead might be enough to put this thing away. Minnis controlling for the Vikings. They need to go quick. He drives right in. Now, Johnson pops it from the outside. Air ball from the corner. The rebound on the putback for Minnis was no good. And it'll be Jackets ball as well. 11 seconds to go with a 4-point lead. Richardson for the inbounds. And that'll be a foul. Looks like it's coming on Abdul Baugh there. Vikings player was sent sprawling across the floor. 10.5 to go. Vikings with a little bit of life here. Kai Johnson to the line. Still trailing by 2, but a chance for 2 free ones here. And the officials are trying to sort this out. Coming out of the timeout, it looks like Kai Johnson will not go to the line here. So the officials discussed that one. Still discussing. Had a little time put back on the clock. We went from 10.5 to 10.8. Carrington Wiggins and Abdul Ba with fantastic games this evening. Points-wise, each put up a new season high. Wiggins with 28, Ba with 24. And here we go, Vikings for the inbounds. Stop and pop, Holden right away, gets it up, no good. Wiggins pulls down the rebound. And that should be enough to put this one away for the Jackets. 6.1 to go, 4-point lead. Wiggins shooting one. He hits it. No mistakes, bringing him up to 29 points on the night. Jackets are going to hang on, pulling away in the last minute to make it 6 consecutive victories here at home. And they will punch their ticket to the GNAC championships with this victory as well. Stephen Richardson for the inbounds. Another timeout taken on the floor. Still 6.1 to go. Should be academic from here as they're heading to the exits here at Alterowitz Gym. Back out of the timeout, Stephen Richardson for the inbound, 6.1 seconds to go. And intentional foul here sends BJ Shabazz to the stripe. 5.3 to go, 76-71 Jackets lead, putting the finishing touches on this one. Their 6th consecutive home victory. Shabazz up and good on the first one. Second attempt, BJ Shabazz is good as well. 78-71, the Jackets pulling away here in the last minute. And Hornbuckle, desperation 3 attempt, gets it to go. And took the foul as well, so a 4-point opportunity here. That'll make it 78-75, so maybe not quite done. Not much time at all. 1.4 to go, another timeout on the floor. Assuming Hornbuckle hits the and one opportunity, they'll be within 3, but very little time to make something happen. Coming back out of the timeout, Hornbuckle to the line to shoot one. Put a little time, 1.5 seconds back on the clock. So just a tick under 3 seconds left. Hornbuckle's attempt is good, so a 3-point lead for the Jackets, 2.9 seconds. Intentional foul here from the Vikings. They'll send BJ Shabazz back to the line.
Fouls at number 11, Lucas Holden. BJ Shabazz at the line, shooting 2.
BJ Shabazz looking to put this game away. First attempt is good. Looking to make it 80. And he hits it. 80-75, 1.7 to go, and that will do it. The Jackets hang on to win a nail-biter in the last minute. 6 wins in a row here at home. They've punched their ticket to the GNAC Championship.
On February 18th for MSU Employee Appreciation Night.
And now 12-1 overall in conference play, 18-5 on the season as a whole. Coming up on what potentially could be the best record in program history. Need just 2 more wins to tie their best season. Coming up here in a few minutes, I'll be joined by Abdul Ba and head coach Mick Durham. Stick around. Jackets pulling out a nail-biter here at Alterowitz Gym on Hall of Fame night. Inductees honored at halftime, and the hometown team did them well tonight, pulling out an 80-75 victory over the Western Washington Vikings. Abdul Ba and Mick Durham coming up here shortly. I'm joined by Abdul Ba following a fantastic performance. You set a new season high in total points, and you had a stretch there in the second half. You were just crushing the threes. Is anything going through your mind out there, or are you just doing it? Is it just kind of automatic at this point?
I just think it's the hard work. I'm in here every day. It's been a really good season for all of us, and I feel like the magic is in the work. And we've been working hard as a team, so certain nights, certain players just feels it a little bit, and it's a great feeling. We're winning, and that's all I can talk about right now is just the success that the team is having right now. Because without them, I'm not doing what I'm doing. Because it's hard to score, it's hard to be efficient when you're losing, when teammates aren't being team worthy. And right now, we're just rolling, and we just want to keep moving forward and just on to the next one, honestly.
So, speaking of the team aspect of it, you guys guaranteed yourselves a spot in the GNAC championships with this one. Is it really gratifying at this point, or are you guys still just kind of blinders on looking just to the next game here?
Yeah, we got the blinders on. We just want to keep focusing on the next step forward. And in the beginning of the season, Coach said, we have two goals, and that's to win a championship and just be great teammates to each other. So those are the goals that we set for each other at the beginning of the year, and I think that we're really doing that right now in this time and era right now. It's hard to find a camaraderie that we have. So we're super fortunate that we have a team like this, and we're just, like I said, one step in front of the next.
And then tonight and the other night as well, and I guess I could go back to even the road trip, some really tight finishes for you guys. How does the tightness and the tight-knitness of this team play into that and your guys' success in these tight games?
Man, it's great to win by 20, but it's so much better to win by 1 or 2 points because we have built a strong foundation in the last 10 minutes of the games. We've had so many close games, and we've won so many close games. So that's only making us better as a team, So the more games that we have that are tight, that's just helping us for later in March. And like I said, this is a late March team, so we want to keep playing until, we can't, So every game moving forward, we have to come in, locked in, and ready to everybody, we have a target on our back right now. So everybody's going to be coming for us, so we have to be ready to lock in on different matchups and scout. And coaches have been doing a really good job with that right now. And we're doing a good job taking the information in. So right now we're rolling. And that's all I can say, honestly.
That's awesome. AB, congrats on the game. Congrats on the win to all the boys. Big road trip coming up.
Yes.
Best of luck moving forward here.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And now joined by head coach Mick Durham. We saw two huge plays in the first half. Emmanuel with the oop there, and then Jalen throwing up that three right at the end. What do plays like that do for a team's confidence?
Well, it seems like in the course of the season you're going to see a few things like that. Obviously, Ajanaku, the way he can dunk it is a big thing, and that gets our guys pumped up. And then the half-court shot, actually Jalen is the one guy that, does those quite a bit in practice because, he's got a little athletic ability. And if we had to do something late in the game, where we needed somebody to shoot a half-quarter, he'd probably be the one. Now, the way he did it, where he kind of got twisted and trying to draw a foul and still going in, I didn't expect that. But he's actually done that a little bit in practice. So, but those 3 points, in the end, those are pretty huge points.
You guys talk so much about the team aspect, and I'm going to ask you about two guys. I know you're so much about team, but AB and Carrington both set season highs tonight in points. Obviously huge for you guys getting the win. how hard do these guys work to create something like that, to do something like that on a night like this?
Well, what's hard too is, I mean, Carrington, especially Carrington, he's first team all GNAC, and he gets a ton of attention too. So for him to have a night, I was thinking yesterday that he had a pretty good game. Carrington had a good game Thursday, and I was thinking to myself that he hasn't had that game where everything he throws up goes in. Well, tonight, I thought he had one of those coming, because last year he had a couple games where, just huge games, just made big shots, and sure enough, he gets one. But the problem was their guards got going. It's almost like Abe Baugh and Wiggins got going, and then Hornbuckle and Minnis got going, and had a pretty good little battle there for a while from the threes. And it's just too bad we couldn't get separation, when we took that 14, 15-point lead. But they're pretty talented. They got some guys that can post up. That post up hurt us, by their small forward there late. And so we had to go back to the double team the last minute and a half, and they took that away, which was huge. But, yeah, that was a battle. I'm still trying to figure out how we scored at the end to pull that out. I know BJ got a good post move up and under. We made a couple free throws. We kept getting some stops. We kind of messed up there at the end. Wasn't perfect at the end finishing it, but we'll take it. We'll take it. The GNAC is tough every night, but we found a way to get it done.
And you guys, speaking of that, punching the ticket to the GNAC championships tonight, are we looking forward to that at all yet, or is it still just next game mentality?
No, but I told them after Thursday's win that we were in the tourney. I mean, I've been in the league 12 years, and there's no way 11-7. If we lost all the games, we end up 11-7. There's no way 11-7 is not getting in the top 6. A lot of times 9-9 will get in. So I told them we accomplished one goal. I mean, obviously you got to get in the top 6 to continue to play, and so that's our number one goal. So we've accomplished that, and now we need to get to the other ones. But it feels good. I mean, I've had a lot of years in this league where it comes down to the last weekend to get in that top 6. That's hard. Top 6 out of 10 in this league is hard, and so to have that under our belt and with 5 games to go, is pretty exciting for us.
I got one more for you here. Big road trip coming up. Western Oregon and then St. Martin's right behind you guys. What do you expect?
Well, Western Oregon is coming on too. They're getting their best player back, Cranston, who's an MVP candidate. I don't know how the St. Martin's Western Oregon game went tonight at St. Martin's, but it'll be a battle. Western came right down the wire here, and obviously St. Martin's, we beat them here too, and we were down 8 1/2. So we've got a nice little rivalry going with St. Martin's. We played in their little tournament to open the season, and so I know each team's been following each other, and it's going to be their student appreciation night Saturday night, so that's always their biggest crowd. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be a fun trip. You want to play in important games in February, and the rest of the games are important for us where we're standing.
Awesome. Coach, I really appreciate it. Congrats on the win tonight. Keeping the streak going, and best of luck.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks. And that's going to do it here from Alterowitz Gym. The Jackets pulling it out 80-75 over the Western Washington Vikings this evening. Next week, the Jackets hit the road through Western Oregon, and then a showdown of the top 2 in the conference at St. Martin's on Saturday. Next home game for the Jackets will be the homestand to close out the season. Starts on February 18th against Seattle Pacific here at Alterowitz. 7 p.m. start for that one. Fantastic game this evening all around. Bob Wiggins, new season highs in points, and the team riding a wave of confidence headed on the road. Back here to Alterowitz on the 18th against Seattle Pacific. Tip-off will be 7 p.m. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great night.